Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I feel called to say it. But when it comes to choosing people to connect to in this lifetime, it is not your job to have the vetting skills of an FBI agent. It is not fair to you to expect for you to be able to pick up on any and every ulterior motive. It is not fair to you for you to expect for you to be able to pick up on every single facade somebody puts on with you. And it is not fair to you for you to expect for you to be able to predict what somebody wants to do with you. Trust your gut and vet people based off of your past experiences, but you cannot expect perfection out of your selection of who you allow into your life. Not everyone that you allow into your life will be the right people for you, and that's okay. And sometimes that's because you didn't see the signs, and sometimes that's because you saw the signs and ignored them anyway. Regardless of how it happened, forgive yourself. Because connecting with people isn't so much about always making the right decision. It's more so about choosing people to experience and learning to move accordingly based on those experiences.
Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. I know the lighting is kind of bad in here today. You know what? And I haven't been editing as much as I want to, but I still want to get these messages out for y'all. I just got a lot. A lot of stuff that I'm working on right now, so excuse the mess. But I shuffled before I got on here. I'm just shuffling again on camera. The passion card came out for this group, which makes a lot of sense because the picture for this group makes me feel like I'm kind of feeling like you feel like a geisha right now. So I don't know if you are into the arts, but I'm hearing something about a geisha. When it comes to love right now, group 1, it's really important that you embrace your sensuality and your sexual energy and your need to be intimate. So I'm hearing something about being holistically in balance with your desires. So being mentally, spiritually, physically aligned with your desires is really important right now. You need to do that. What messages do we have for group 1? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So right now, many of you are you're faced with a challenge right now of trying to figure out whether or not it's safe for you to explore all of these different areas of your life. And Spirit is just saying, take your time. Take your time. This is not a sprint. So take your time. There's so much for you to explore. That's why they were showing me a geisha, because a lot of you desire to travel. A lot of you desire very enriching experiences. I could be talking to some Tauruses, some Libras, some Leos. Okay, if I if I said something that's in your chart, let me know down below in the comment section. You don't have to be any of those signs, but I feel like you desire opulence and luxury and the finer things in life. And I feel like that's how you feel about all aspects of your life. You feel that way about your spirituality. You want to grow spiritually in unison with someone. You want to have a divine union with yourself and with the divine. You also desire fulfilling connections with people. So you like to have deep emotional connections with the people that you encounter. So I feel like whoever it is that you could be watching this video about, it's important that you start to find ways to know them better. Because right now you don't know this person the way you think you know this person, because this person is very layered, and I heard this person is very passionate about a multitude of things. They have so many different interests, so many different desires. This could be you. You could be mirroring this person's energy. But what I was saying when I was talking about luxury and stuff like that, I feel like you guys just want you want top tier in all aspects of your life. And what you consider to be top tier is going to be subjective, because what people consider opulence and prosperity and luxury is subjective. But what I'm seeing is that you're very firm in your boundaries, and your guides want you to continue to be firm in your boundaries, and your guides want you to continue to get to know this person. But I'm also hearing a strong message of you needing to get to know yourself better. You could be somebody that learns a lot from relationships. I was picking up Libra energy. You may have a lot of planets in your 7th house. Why am I telling you all these things? I'm telling you this stuff so you can go and look it up for yourself. But the way the energy is showing up, it's like you learn yourself through your interactions with people. So it's important for you to keep note of the company that you surround yourself with, and keep note of the type of relationships that you're building, the type of connections that you're building. They're telling me you also need to be this way about your food. Like, what is your relationship with food? They're showing me you need to just view the world in this way, like reevaluate your relationships to things, because everything is alive. So not only how do you treat other people, but how do you treat yourself? How do you love yourself? How do you feel about yourself? Do you know your shadow side? Do you know this person's shadow side? You know, like, it just feels like this pile, because I'm just straight up channeling at this point. It feels like this pile has like a lust for life, and you may not even realize that that's what this is. Like, you just have a lot of passion about life and all the different areas in life that you have yet to discover, and you find people interesting, and you want to know everything about a person once you get to know them. So I feel like for this pile, y'all really need to study yourselves, but you probably need to study your person too. Because as you guys get to know each other, you start to see what makes you very similar, and also what makes you feel very opposite to one another. I'm seeing yin and yang, so there's a lot of opposing energies, opposing forces at some point. This could be the type of, you may have this type of relationship with yourself, but if we're inquiring about a person, this could be the type of relationship where it's very, I feel like I'm talking to somebody that is moody, that is attracting moody people, if that makes sense. Or somebody who, I don't know, this is weird. I'm gonna need more clarity for that. Like, what are y'all trying to show me? What are we trying to show? Group 1. Passionate, baby. Passionate, baby. Yeah, because there's like a need for you to just explore. Like you will always have this fire burning in you where you just feel a need to explore. They're telling me that you need to explore. You need to explore things that you're passionate about. Whatever that is. If that's a person, explore that person. Get to know that person like the back of your hand. Get to know them on a spiritual, emotional, and mental level is what I want to say. They keep giving me 2 cards and I really don't want 1. I mean 2. I just want 1. Isis, what do you have to say? Isis Oracle, what do you have to say? Stay true and be in your power. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as it is precious. Wait, hold on. Can't see. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being, free to be you. I feel like you're falling in love with yourself, or you're about to fall in love with yourself. Some of y'all have fallen in love with yourself before. You're about to do it again. You're about to do it again. Some of y'all don't remember the last time you were in love with yourself. You only remember being in love with people. Like there needs to be, you need to have like a moment of just exploration, deep like exploration of yourself. With this saying, getting to know each other, for those of you that are watching for a person, you're getting to know this person, and as you guys peel these layers off of one another, you just have like an unbreakable bond. And somebody really appreciates your authenticity and how genuine you are. Like they really appreciate that shit. 6 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Okay, so now they're telling me. So there was somebody here that definitely, you could be coming out of some dark energy, or there's a dark energy around. Someone is coming out of a dark energy and they're in this state of nostalgia right now. I'm also hearing for some of you, somebody feels really bad about the way that they treated you or the words that they said. Somebody used their words in a very vicious way. I heard gossip. Somebody could have been gossiping about you, or just telling falsehoods, or exaggerating the truth, or like not telling the whole story, trying to change your trying to change other people's perception of you. Just give me one card to close out the reading. What messages do you have about love for group 1? I might do 2 because I want to see. Yeah. So, yeah, right now you need to explore, but they are showing me that this person that you are watching this video about is on the defense. This person has trust issues. They're very defensive right now. I could be talking to you. This could be you. So y'all take it as it resonates, but the energy is, it's kind of like, this feels like self-love is really important right now. Self-love, 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 whatever self-love looks like for you. And self-love is really about just keeping very small promises to yourself. We talk about goals a lot, and milestones, but it's really keeping little promises to yourself that really changes how you feel about yourself, you know? But if you're asking about a person, this person is approaching you with a very childlike energy. Yeah, the King of Wands. So you could be talking to a fire sign. If not, this person has a big ass ego. They have a very strong, healthy ego. It may be a little too big. This person has a lot of pride, and I feel like this person is emotionally a little bit stunted or not quick to explore the depths of their emotions. So this person that has depth to them, I'm hearing something about being on the surface. Right now you're on the surface of who this individual is, or you could be getting to know this person and you feel like you may know this person on a very like surface level, but you have this passion for this person and you have so much like a desire and attraction. It feels like there's something here for you. There's something for you to explore within this connection. And the King of Wands is quick to take, action. He just goes. He goes for the gusto. I was feeling a lot of passion energy. This person definitely wants to, get physical. They want to get physical with you. Stuff I can't say on YouTube. They want to do stuff I'm not going to say in this video. They want to get physical with you real bad. Somebody feels like your physical energy, like just being in your energy, is healing. It's very healing. It's nourishing. The way I'm seeing it, the way they're showing it to me is like I'm seeing a woman. They're showing me something that's in another deck. Like a woman with I don't know if I can say it on. I guess I could say it on here. I shouldn't get flagged. I started stuttering in these readings and shit because YouTube be doing too much now. But anyways, somebody needs your nourishment, because I'm seeing milk flowing from a woman's breast, like milk flowing from somebody's chest. Somebody feels like you're very, very nurturing. And I feel like you could know this about yourself, or you've been told this about yourself, or you're starting to realize this about yourself. And right now you're on the defense. Not so much defense, more so like you're protecting that energy that you hold within you. Like you're wanting to explore it, possibly for yourself. You could be wanting to explore this sensual, sexual, passionate energy within yourself, and it's going to show up in your physical activities, the things that you decide to do. You may start going to the gym more, working out more, going on hikes, going swimming, dancing, gardening, having more sex, playing more. You're just doing more shit for you, doing more things for your enjoyment and for your pleasure. So this person is really impressed by your power and honestly enamored by your power, kind of like in awe of just who you are. Four of Cups. And they feel like you're not really impressed by what they have to offer you. This Page of Cups is not really impressed. Queen of Cups. Yep, that's why I said I saw a woman with a bosom. Like, you could be a mother. If not, it's just like you have a lot of nurturing, motherly energy that people just want to fall into. They feel protected around you. They feel very secure. They feel emotionally secure when they're around you. Okay, so this person, this King of Wands, has a big ego that they probably use for their own survival. That's why your ego grows to begin with. So somebody here has a strong ego. It's probably because they went through a lot of stuff, and their ego is what they used as a weapon to get them through their hardships. But this person is enamored by your energy. Group 1. So I hope this reading was helpful for y'all. If it was, please like the video, comment down below, and tell me which pile you chose. And make sure you subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you can be notified for my next post. And follow the community tab to stay updated with what's going on the channel. See y'all in the next one.
Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I feel called to say it. But when it comes to choosing people to connect to in this lifetime, it is not your job to have the vetting skills of an FBI agent. It is not fair to you to expect for you to be able to pick up on any and every ulterior motive. It is not fair to you for you to expect for you to be able to pick up on every single facade somebody puts on with you. And it is not fair to you for you to expect for you to be able to predict what somebody wants to do with you. Trust your gut and vet people based off of your past experiences, but you cannot expect perfection out of your selection of who you allow into your life. Not everyone that you allow into your life will be the right people for you, and that's okay. And sometimes that's because you didn't see the signs, and sometimes that's because you saw the signs and ignored them anyway. Regardless of how it happened, forgive yourself. Because connecting with people isn't so much about always making the right decision. It's more so about choosing people to experience and learning to move accordingly based on those experiences.
Hi, Group 2. I just started channeling for Group 1. So be curious to see how long this pile's video will be. What did Aaliyah say in this picture? I'm competing with myself to be the best. You have a beautiful energy about you. Angelic. What messages do we have for Group 2? What messages do we have for Group 2? New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, Group 2. Let's look at this picture a little bit more. Spirit has kind of been taking over these readings and making me channel more. So the readings are going to change. I am always changing, just so y'all know that. So don't ever get too comfortable on this channel because I'm always changing stuff. But There could be new love in your life. There's definitely a new love in your life. And I feel like you are just... Some of y'all could work with Archangel Chamuel. You could be Catholic. You could also work with like some saints. I'm hearing Catholic. So some of y'all have been praying for love, or you've been trying to manifest love. You could be doing love work, or just going deep within and trying to bring, like, attract good vibes and good energy and love towards you. They are telling me that y'all need to be careful about what you attract. I mean, careful about accepting some of the things that you attract. So you guys are showing up as a really, really bright pink light. And because you're so beautiful, because your energy is so warm and new, it's fresh, it's different, it's unique, a lot of different I want to say creatures, okay? A lot of different creatures are attracted to that energy. I just want one card for creature. The Dark Healing Chamber. Excuse me. Some of y'all have, like, you need to heal your masculine energy. Something about your masculine energy is out of balance, out of order. And only you would know why that is. You could be healing from something that feels very, like, forceful, something that felt very... Yeah, I heard forceful. You could be healing from something pretty dark. You could have felt very forced to accept something, or forced to do something, okay? The Dark Healing Chamber. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. The sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, is to push us to venture inwards, to seek and heal the darkness within. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to pull some tarot for this group. So somebody could have interrupted Queen and King of Cups. Okay, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you are dealing with, like, family issues. So something about the way that you were raised, you're starting to see how it affected the way that you view relationships. So many of you could be healing from some wounds. Somebody close to you, and it feels like family, definitely hurt you, like a mother or a father. What messages do we have for group 2? Yeah, something that you really kept hidden. It could have even been like feelings or emotions that you just didn't share with your parents. I'm getting a scenario of somebody who was really mature at an early age or had a lot of responsibility at an early age. And when I say responsibility, I'm really feeling like somebody had to grow up emotionally really quick to possibly take care of the other people around them and their emotions. And because of that, you are realizing that you find yourself in positions where you are taking on other people's trauma, darkness, pain, emotions. And so I'm seeing like a separation. I'm seeing you put things in baskets. I'm seeing you sort out what is yours and what is not yours. Like you're sorting out the things that you feel, these are my feelings, these are my emotions, versus this is somebody else's energy, this is somebody else's emotions. These are projections. You are sorting out what is an actual problem that you have to sort out within yourself versus what somebody else needs to go and figure out for themselves. So I feel like really emotionally mature vibes for this group. You're very emotionally mature. Congratulations. Some of y'all are doing some shadow work, clearly. With the moon here, could be talking to a Cancer sign. Strong water energy came out for this pile with the Queen and King of Cups. What else does group 2 need to know about love? When the moon came out, I was hearing the sun will come out tomorrow, and I didn't say anything because I'm trying to let the messages just show up and confirm. But y'all are definitely in a period of isolation right now. But that isolation has definitely paid off. Not you. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today. You were in a period of isolation and you have come out of that isolation, and that isolation has put you in a space where you're just very joyous and grateful. And I feel like you're just really grateful for the people around you, the company that you keep, and whoever this new love is. Tell us more about the new love. Death. You have been reborn. Unless you're dating a Scorpio, somebody with strong Scorpio 8th house placements within their chart. And you could be. I'm seeing that you've been reborn. This has transformed who you are. There's a part of yourself that you will be grieving very soon, and you shouldn't feel bad about this transformation or this grieving process. So I'm going to warn you, group 2, a lot of you have gotten through some darkness and you're about to bask in a lot of joy and gratitude and good times. But I am going to let you know that that darkness, it's gonna come back around, and it's gonna come back around quicker than you may expect. You may feel like you're on cloud 9 and everything is going so good, and you feel loved, and you feel really sure of yourself, and you feel like you know who you are and all these things. And then all of a sudden there's something else that kind of throws you off. Throws you for a loop. The thing I've noticed about Scorpios is, well, it depends, because I've noticed the difference between somebody who's a Scorpio in their Western chart versus somebody who's a Scorpio in their sidereal chart. But the thing I know about this Scorpion energy is Scorpios tend to strike when they feel like they're in a corner, right? So it's not like these Scorpios usually don't seek out to destroy something. It just kind of happens when they feel like they're under attack. When a Scorpio feels like they're under attack, they're really quick to people like to call Scorpios vengeful, or like people that need to seek revenge, and you know, but it's more so like feeling like I heard you broke something and now you want to fix it. So you could be feeling like you were broken and now, oh, okay. So for some of you, what I'm seeing is there's somebody that broke you, somebody that tried to break you, or somebody made you feel a certain type of way. It put you in this isolation energy. Remember earlier I was talking about that energy with the parents. Like you could have mother and father wounds, and it's making you reevaluate how you view relationships. I also heard transactions. So maybe your relationship beyond your relationship with people, but your relationship to things in general. And now you have a new outlook. Why is death here? Something ended just for it to begin, like to start fresh. Who's this Page of Pentacles? Mm-hmm. So whoever this Page of Pentacles is, they could be an earth sign. They're very, very independent. And I heard you're stuck on them. You could be stuck. You could feel like you're stuck in this energy, or you're stuck on this person. The Three of Wands. There is, when you come out of this dark healing chamber, you're going to feel so refreshed, so renewed. And you're going to realize that that healing journey that you took is what allows you to be, how do I put it? That healing journey that you took, it puts you in alignment with your shadow. And because you had that alignment with your shadow, that initiation with your shadow self, you can now see how powerful you are and how you can alchemize any situation in your life, even if it's painful, even if you feel like you're stuck. No matter what it is, you just feel like you can transform. You feel like you can transform. You also feel like you can balance anything. Like, some of y'all may feel like things have really been rocky. The Eight of Pentacles, be having difficulty balancing work priorities and personal priorities. The Four of Wands. Work and home. This is you having difficulty with work and home. Some of y'all, you're married. This is your partner, or you're cohabitating with this person that you're looking into, or this new love. Yeah, you could be with somebody and y'all are about to move in with each other, or y'all could have separated and now you're about to live with each other again. Take it how it resonates, but I feel like there's a fresh start here. Yeah, and I heard it was like a rocky start. Like, something about this situation started off rocky or on the wrong foot. Healing message for group 2. Okay, so hold on. These readings are never not funny to me. So the first card we had was the Dark Healing Chamber earlier in the reading. And we're ending the reading with enter the Chamber of Healing. So this is very interesting because I'm going to read the back of this, but let me get this message out. I feel like this person that comes into your life is there. This person is in your life to trigger you. Okay? And it's really important that you remember that. Whatever this relationship you have, whatever it is, I did not say that right. The relationship that you have with yourself is being mirrored within the relationship that you have with this person, is what I want to say. And this person is somebody that I don't know if you can really, they'll never really not be in your life, if that makes sense. So this could be like your baby daddy or your baby mama or your ex-wife, ex-husband, a family member, a lover, something like that, where it's like this person is triggering you, but they're triggering you and it helps you go into a state of, oh shit, I need to heal this. Like, this is something that I need to heal. This is something that I need to address. And because you have this awareness, you know that if you are triggered again, that you just need to enter the chamber of healing. This says a spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions and allow the healing energy to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Expect your miracle. Good grief. I want to end this with another love oracle because that is so interesting. This is interesting, group 2. It's almost like, okay, so now I'm thinking about Aaliyah because I feel like we knew Aaliyah to be an angel, and I truly feel that way. But I feel like there were people who were closer to her, or somebody that was way closer to her, that knew what she kept hidden, the parts of her that she considered probably sacred. That's the first word that comes to my brain. And the parts of herself that she just did not want to share with the public. Her thoughts and opinions that she didn't want to share with the public. Her true emotions. She was a Capricorn. So I'm sure there's a lot of things that she was feeling, but she kept it hidden, because that's usually what Capricorns tend to do. And it's not because they, in some cases, it might be because they don't want to, but it's more so a karmic energy where they feel like they have so many responsibilities and so many other things that they have to tend to, that at that time they can't really worry about their feelings. They can't really worry about their feelings. Capricorns will go in between that Capricorn and Cancer energy. Like, they'll bounce between the two because they feel so much inside, but they just don't feel like they can share it with people. A lot of the times they feel like they have to wait for the right timing. They have to wait to share, or they may not share nothing at all. They may not share nothing at all because they can be kind of private and not secretive, but they don't really want to share anything that they don't think that other people find valuable. It's not in their nature to share anything that is not of value, or anything that is not desirable, or highly valued. And so with me bringing up Aaliyah, I feel like for some of y'all, this person knows the side of you that is exclusive to whoever you decide is worthy to experience that side of you. And you having that understanding about yourself, and this person having this understanding about you, this acceptance that I feel happening is birthing a miracle. There is some sort of miraculous event that is about to occur in your life because of this connection. And it's not only because of the connection, but it's because of you being in connection with you, recognizing like what triggers you and doing the work to address it. And then on top of that, I feel like acceptance is really strong for this group. You're accepting what you know to be true, and you're accepting the situation for what it is or what it was, and you're just kind of moving forward. You're just moving forward. You're on with the new. There was a death here, there was an ending here, and now there's a rebirth. Gee. Thank you, Spirit. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's a beautiful way to end this reading. I hope it was helpful for you, group 2. If it was, please like the video, comment down below, and tell me which pile you chose. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified for my next post. Also, I didn't say this in the last video, but my booking link is up. I didn't say this in the last pile, but the booking link is up, so you guys can book. You also can shop. I happened to get sick the week of launching all of that stuff, so I keep forgetting to push it the way I need to push it. But if you guys would like to support the channel, you can easily do that by just commenting, liking this video. If you'd like to send a Cash App, you can Cash App me. And you can also check out all of my offerings. The links are going to be down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I feel called to say it. But when it comes to choosing people to connect to in this lifetime, it is not your job to have the vetting skills of an FBI agent. It is not fair to you to expect for you to be able to pick up on any and every ulterior motive. It is not fair to you for you to expect for you to be able to pick up on every single facade somebody puts on with you. And it is not fair to you for you to expect for you to be able to.
Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. Some love messages for you guys. As I was shuffling off camera, I was feeling that this group is going through restoration. You're being restored. They have issues, family issues specifically that you are dealing with right now. Healing those issues. So let's get some more messages out here. Spirit, what do you have to tell Group 3 regarding love? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Group 1, I'm sorry, not Group 1, Group 3, the energy that you're in right now is showing me that these family issues that have been arising, that you're trying to deal with, that you are healing from. Some of you are having reoccurring issues, like everybody does, but there's like a reoccurring theme or pattern of behavior or issue that you just see within your family. And you're supposed to be the one that has the tools, the resources, the awareness, and the knowledge to stop these repeating patterns that you don't find useful any longer. You're supposed to be that person. So right now, your energy feels a bit scattered because you're diving into all of these emotions. I just heard some of these emotions are just rising from the surface, and so you had no choice but to kind of deal with them. And now you may find yourself in deep water, troubled waters, like really having a hard time dealing with this energy. Because it feels like it's one of those things where you think that you fixed the problem, but then it comes right back again. So it's like you think you got the weed at the root, but you didn't get the weed at the root. You thought you did, but you didn't. All of this is making it hard for you to decide what it is that you want in love, because right now you're not in a mindset where you can even figure out what love is, or what you desire from love, or what you expect love to be. All of these things are being brought to the surface, Group 3. All of them. So you need to clearly decide what you want, because you're in this restoration phase, and that's the perfect time to really go within. And whatever feelings are popping up for you, sit with those feelings and try and figure out why you're feeling that way. And if you've been in a habit of pinpointing those feelings to a certain person, like maybe you have a family member that just rubs you the wrong way, and that particular person you feel like is the problem in the family, the problem in disharmony, just like you feel like that's the root of the problem. Even if that is true, what's more important for you right now, you need to decide how you're going to deal with that. How are you going to deal with this person? How are you going to deal with their energy? What are your boundaries? What are your hard no's? What are your yeses? All of these things you need to think about, group 3, because it feels like you're dealing with somebody that you don't really want to let go of, or you're dealing with somebody that it just seems like you're tethered to, or you have to deal with them. You need to figure out how you can make that relationship with this person more grounded and stable for yourself, because this is causing turmoil for you. I feel like this group has been so concerned about fixing other people's problems. You're starting to realize you can't fix it for them. You are also probably realizing that when you're trying to support somebody through their healing or through their issues, they don't accept it as support. They expect more from you. So, for instance, to help somebody means that you're going to be really quick to do for that person, kind of like doing the work for them. And that's like, what's that saying about if you teach a man to fish, he'll never starve, or something like that. It's like this person needs to learn how to deal with these problems on their own and accept support from others, because support is going to look different than help. Support is you being there for that person, holding space for that person, listening to them when they need your advice, or when they just need a listening ear. But once again, what are your cutoffs? What are your hard no's, group 3? Ooh, okay. That was a lot off of one card. Love messages. Group 3, what do they need to know about love right now? Y'all need to focus on healing right now. Healing should be your priority right now. Eye of Horus. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. The situation is getting frustrating for this group because many of you feel like you're being gaslit. Whatever this issue is, it's like somebody... I feel like somebody is telling you that you're making something deeper than what it really is, when it's not that. It's just that this person is used to being on the surface of things. This person doesn't look at things from the point of view that you look at things. You have more of a holistic way of viewing issues, which probably puts you in an indecisive it puts you in an indecisive energy at times, because you're able to see from so many different perspectives. You're able to put yourself in other people's shoes. You're able to understand where people are coming from, even when it's like y'all don't really judge people's actions that much. You just accept people for who they are. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing, to accept people as they are, how they come. But right now, you're feeling very lonely. You feel alone in this battle. You feel alone in this fight, and you're not alone. So many of you, because this issue is within your family, you don't really know who to talk to, who to turn to. You can have family members that you used to talk to, but you don't talk to them anymore. Or you could have been close with certain people, but you're afraid to not even afraid. You're like really careful with your words right now, because you don't know who's somebody who likes to twist up your words is what I'm feeling, group 3. Somebody is fabricating something. What is this energy? Because I was going to say, many of y'all feel alone, but you're not alone. You're not alone. Now, you may be in a space where you kind of need to be away from distractions, drama, anything that's stopping you from progressing. Because the thing about healing work, when you really decide to heal, make that conscious decision to be devoted to your own healing, you're going to quickly realize that it's a never-ending process. However, the reward is fulfillment. The reward is being satisfied with yourself, being satisfied with the work and the investment that you have put into yourself, being satisfied with who you are as a person and how you show up. So the work is hard, and it's a journey. There's always going to be something that you are healing from, especially when we're talking about ancestral patterns and karma and curses and paying for the sins of the ancestors before you. All of that stuff, like, that is heavy, heavy, heavy work. And that is why I want to tell this group, for some reason, that you need to set up an altar, or you need to start working with your ancestors more. Because your ancestors are your spiritual foundation. And even though they are quick to protect you because you are them and they are you, even though they're really quick to protect you, they don't really have an incentive to protect you if you're not trying to develop a relationship with them, if you're not trying to acknowledge them. The universe is very transactional, group 3. Very transactional. And not in the way that we view transactions, because it gets deep, but I don't want to make this too long. But the universe is very transactional. So whenever you give something, it's going to be taken. And then whenever you take something, something must be given. So I'm seeing offerings, like you need to give some offerings to your ancestors. You need to acknowledge them, speak their name. Even something as simple as just asking questions about your bloodline or your family. getting really curious about all of that, because whether you know your family or not, or whether you have a good relationship with your family, or I know some people's family doesn't like to talk about the family history because it's just not something that is discussed. For whatever reason, usually because there's a lot of static, a lot of chaos, like an entanglement going on. That's usually, especially within, I know in Southern households, Southern people, especially Black folks, will take shit to the grave. But they be taking like really stupid, like they will take things to the grave that shouldn't really be taken to the grave, or it didn't have to be taken to the grave. Like there's a lot of shame and guilt within our community because of all the atrocities that happened when we lost our culture, when we lost our native tongue, when we lost our religious practices, when we lost our family dynamic. That really changed everything. That brought in a lot of chaos, a lot of warfare, spiritual warfare. And so a lot of families don't talk about certain things because it's really painful. They don't tell you why your granny act like that. They don't tell you why Papa was never nice to you. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things within oppressed communities that never gets addressed. And we're in a space of time where everything is coming to the surface and everything will be addressed. Everything will be addressed at some point. It has to be addressed. Way too many cards. Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. That transactional energy that I was picking up on. It's like many of you have ancestors that want to work with you. You have guides that are there to protect you. The thing about life is everything is connected. So I'm hearing something about some of you, you don't even understand the magic that is in your bloodline. Because the spirits that your family revered, honored, worshipped, called upon are still in your bloodline and still have an allegiance to you, but they'll only help you if you call on them. It's the same with, any divine assistance. You have to ask, and then you have to be patient. Three of Swords. Then you have to be patient and wait. You have to be patient, because when you're doing real healing work, this is spiritual surgery. It's a process. It's going to take time. You have to prepare yourself for the surgery, have the surgery done, and then hopefully have a speedy recovery. But it's a process. Things don't just happen overnight when it comes down to healing. It's a process. You have to trust the process. The Hierophant, the Queen of Swords. Some of y'all have like a mother who's just that doesn't really like to talk about how they feel or their emotions. Okay? This person is could be an air sign. Any more messages for group 3 before I close the reading? Ace of Swords. Maybe I'm going to pull something for those of you that are asking about love. This could be the one. And wedding. Yeah, there's something about family issues are holding you back from receiving the love that you truly desire. Somebody here has found a person, or they have a person in their life that they feel like they need to be connected to in a deeper way, in a more intimate way. But all of this connection has shown you the areas in your life that you need to heal, because this connection will not progress without the healing. You have to take the medicine. A message for the couples. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So for those of you who are in a relationship with somebody and that's why you're watching this video, you need to have a conversation with this person. You need to just open up and talk to them and let them know what's going on in your life, what you've been going through, how you're feeling. Like a real heart-to-heart conversation. And for those of you that are having like an issue with a family member or an issue within the family, there needs to be some sort of meeting. Okay, now that Queen of Swords came out, you could have like an elder family member or a woman in the family that is really good at communicating, really good at just telling people what it is, and their approach could be a little harsh. However, I am seeing that this person is put in a position of authority. So this person is respected. This feels like a matriarch the way I'm seeing it. This person feels respected. So you may need to ask this person to be a mediator within the family. Like have a family meeting. Have a family meeting and discuss the things that need to be addressed. Because nothing's going to happen if everybody just acts like it's not important to address whatever this is. Okay? Those are the messages that I got for you, group 3. I hope this reading was helpful. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to tell me, so you can be notified for my next video. As always, the links to book a personal reading, a metaphysical counseling session, and all of my other offerings are going to be down below. You guys can follow me on Threads. And do I have anything else to say for group 3? Group 3, you have a lot of strength. You have a lot of strength, and that's being tested. So if I were you, I'm just hearing this, the message I'm hearing. Don't pray for strength, because you have that. The universe will start sending you more difficult situations when you start asking for strength, because it's going to test you. You need to ask for compassion and patience. Okay? So I hope this reading was helpful. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.